MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 1 of the National League Division Series between the San Francisco Giants and the Chicago Cubs. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, we'll start with you. This series has the feel of one that's about to get very interesting.
Looking at these two squads, it's clear both of them have several guys that can hurt you with a bat. It's not just the middle of the order guys that you have to look out for as a pitcher. So the team that gets the timely hitting and quality at bats is probably going to prevail.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Back now live as we count down to the start of Game 1. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2021 Chicago Cubs.
Briefly now, we'll look at the two starters who get the ball here in Game 1. And here's how the visiting San Francisco Giants line up in this one. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, I think Brendan Belt is the guy to watch out for. The guy is in the middle of the lineup, and when he's in the middle, things just happen. Guys in front of him get on, he drives them in. And if not, he has the ability to get things started and set the guys up behind him. He's a force.
Steven Strasburg will do the pitching in front of the hometown crowd here in Game 1. Dan, any thoughts?
Steven Strasburg has been good since he put on a uniform. The pride and joy of San Diego State University. The closest thing we've seen to Nolan Ryan. Mid to upper 90s fastball. Great changeup, great curveball, and great slider. Very, very rarely do you see a guy have a four-pitch mix that's as good as Steven Strasburg's.
So here's how the Chicago Cubs are positioned defensively. And let's focus on Anthony Rizzo. Not only a Gold Glove winner, this guy has won a Platinum Glove, bailing out his infielders time and time again with his soft hands and feel for the game.
Leading off for San Francisco, the left fielder, number 22. Andrew McCutcheon.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And the first pitch of the afternoon misses for ball 1, and that's how things get underway here at Wrigley. The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. Very nice afternoon. High skies and 77 degrees at game time. The 1-1. And he fouls this one off. One and two, here it comes. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Into the box, Taylor McEwing, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball one. One 0 count. Here it is. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Strasburg on 1-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Henniger is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. He's set, and the pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Hey, there's no waiting around trying to work this guy into deep counts and get into the bullpen. This is a mid-90s fastball guy who loves that pitch and is aggressive and comes right at you. I would assume the offense is going to have a similar approach.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty, we got a good one behind the dish today in Ed Drummond. Well liked by all people, pitchers, batters, managers. All you want as a player is the ability to talk to someone. And that's what Ed does. He gives you that chance.
Zero, you hit a nail right on the head. He has a real long fuse. He's not afraid to let a hitter or a pitcher, I'm not going to say complain about a particular pitch, but he's not the guy that's going to get mad and throw somebody and give him the boot just because a guy doesn't like a pitch or a pitcher thinks that a pitch is a strike and they call it a ball.
And he lays off again, ball 3.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, number 9.
So the runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and standing in now the left-handed hitting first baseman Brandon Belt. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a changeup right down the middle.
Not a bad take there on that first pitch. Not a real good idea to go up there looking for a changeup to hit. Sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Now the 0-1. Curveball that time, not even close. Perez leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
You know, when you're facing a top-of-the-line pitcher like this, he's going to be down around the knees like that more often than not. The key is punishing whatever mistakes he makes, but so far he hasn't made many.
The 1-2 pitch. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. 1 left for San Francisco. And now it'll be the Cubs' turn in a scoreless ball game. And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs' starting lineup. Mark, daytime baseball at home. What do we need to know about these guys?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one. Time for a look at the San Francisco Giants on defense. Guys, we have to focus on one of the best defenders in all the sport at any position. That's Brandon Crawford. This guy's got some of the softest hands in the game and a rocket arm.
At the plate, George Springer. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Cubs, center fielder, George Springer.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Tough slider that just catches the corner for a strike. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Looking at strike two, a fastball that catches the inside corner. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. O'Neill is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning. And now Bryce Harper.
Bryce Harper.
First offering on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Oh, and 1 the count to Bryce Harper. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And he'll look at a fastball here that's close, but it's 2-1 now.
Well, I think that's a great spot for that pitch. In on the hands. It wasn't a strike, but if he can command the movement in there, he's going to be very effective in this one.
3-1 to the Cubs left fielder. The 3-1 is blasted out to left center. This one's deep and not coming back. Gone! A solo home run off the bat of Bryce Harper. His first homer so far in the series, and the Cubs are on the board first, 1-0.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Here's Chris Bryant now. His career batting line with Patrick Corbin. He's totaled 4 hits in 20 at-bats. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Corbin, a 6'3" left-hander. He was taken in the second round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. 1 out, nobody on. Here now the 2-2 is looked at for ball 3. Waiting next is Anthony Rizzo. Now the 3-2 pitch. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. The 3-2 one more time. And a fastball misses there. Ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. And they'll snap one over to first. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And that one right down Main Street.
No balls, 2 strikes.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Classic slider, down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger. He'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Here's the 0-1. And that one stayed too low apparently. Bryant is off of first with 2 away. On they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
That's a real tough pitch to hit. That's, in the pitcher's jargon, we call that the Hall of Fame pitch, that slider down and in. Really, the only way you're going to be able to hit that pitch is if you're looking for it down and in, and still then, it's a really difficult pitch to hit.
Now we'll step off the rubber and go to first. And the runner back. And this one's in the dirt. Ready with the 2-2. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh, my goodness. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this.
Leading out for the Giants, third baseman, Eduardo Escobar.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a breaking ball backs him out of the way. 1-0 the count.
You know, we'll see him work both sides of the plate with his curveball. Maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around the zone to give it a different look.
Now the 1-0. Misses off the plate. His past numbers with Steven Strasburg, he's a 300 hitter, 3 for 10. Oh, that hit him. Let's hope he's okay. And he can't make the play as he overruns it, but that should be scored as an infield single.
He doubled up on that one, Danny. Back-to-back changeups. Nice job by the batter right there, staying on that pitch.
That's one of the things that this pitcher will do, though, Mark. His changeup is so good, he's not afraid to throw it back-to-back pitches.
At the plate, Tyler O'Neill, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He's set. Here it comes. Swung on and hammered. No doubt about this one. Watch it fly into the bleachers and gone. So a 2-run shot to left center. His first homer here in the series. And the Giants move out ahead. It's 2-1.
Well, when it left its bat, I didn't think it had the height to even clear the fence. Shows you how much I know. That thing was a laser shot that just kept going and going and going. Wow, that was impressive.
Batting 7, shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. And he's first pitch swinging here as he lines this one into left field for a base hit.
Loud noises right here, fellas. Hey, he's going to have to mix it up a little bit more because they are on his stuff.
From the stretch. A high fastball is in there. His past numbers with Steven Strasburg, just a 1 for 9. A runner at first with no outs here. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
I just think after seeing both those pitches right there, 96, you have to be on the fastball or you're not going to catch up. If you're sitting off speed, that fastball is going to blow right by you.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
That has to make you feel really good as a pitcher, right? You're making pitches all around the zone, and then you bring that one inside. You can't do anything with it. What does it do? It just locks you up inside. You have no chance to put the ball in play.
Standing in now, Patrick Corbin. Now a bunt attempt here. Flip to the second baseman covering now for the out.
The left fielder, number 22, Andrew.
Ready for another chance. Andrew McCutchen, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here's the first pitch to him. And he just misses with a curveball. In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Ready with the 1-1. Missed with a breaking ball.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And another foul ball. Crawford stands at second with 2 gone. High in the air out towards shallow right. Henniger is under it, and the inning is over. Bye-bye, baby. The Giants strike for a pair as you get another look at the 2-run dinger. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's now 2-1 San Francisco. Here's Javier Baez. His career batting line with Patrick Corbin. He's done well, 6 for 13. He also has 1 home run. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And the changeup is way low that time. Popped him up. Escobar is there for it. He's got it 1 away.
Batting 7, catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Now at the plate, Gary Sanchez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch on its way. Tough one to lay off, called a strike. The windup and the 0-1. Missed with a slider.
He obviously wanted that call in the corner, but if he continues to put the ball right there, he's going to get that call, and he's going to keep pitching as well as he is.
The 1-1 home is laid off for ball 2. Ball 3. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
Looked like he might have gotten squeezed a little bit right there, and you know he's talking to himself in his head about it. That kind of stuff goes both ways, though. Hitters get their fair share of crummy calls going against them, too.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
0-1 count. Here it comes. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Ready with the 0-2. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now. And with 2 away now, let's give you a look at the big picture here. There you see the participants in this year's playoffs. The next Cub up, Steven Strasburg. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now a ball hit hard toward Kurt. And this is past Belt on down the line. A fair ball. Sanchez rounds third and is digging for the plate. And he's safe at the plate. It's a 2-2 game.
He was not messing around in that at-bat. Looking for a first-pitch fastball all the way, and that's exactly what he got. Nice job to rip it down the line and driving a run at the same time. He'll feel good about that one.
Here's George Springer as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. Runner in scoring position with two gone. Set to deliver the 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. 1-1 is taken for ball two.
One pitch shy of 40 for him right now, and he's not even out of the second inning of work. He's definitely not being as efficient on the mound as he'd like.
To 2-2 now. The 2-2. Line to the right side. O'Neill is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Cubs pick up a run on the RBI double. We've played two, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. It's a great day for baseball here in Chicago as we welcome you back to this MLB Network broadcast from Wrigley Field. Next to bat for the Giants, Taylor McEwing. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Line towards center field. Springer patrolling center makes the play. 1 out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez, as he'll take a breaking ball in off the plate for ball 1. Perez is, of course, a highly regarded catcher, and it's really fun to watch him control the game behind the plate, not only with his glove work, but with the arm as well. He's got a cannon, and it's in the head of opposing base runners every night. Certainly a valuable guy to have on your squad.
Yeah, he certainly could have a C on his chest. The captain of the infield, controlling the pitching staff, shutting down the running game, soft hands. I can't say enough about this player.
And a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a 1-out base runner.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Bell, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Runner at first here with 1 away in a 2-2 ball game. One ball and 1 strike to the Giants' first baseman. The 1-1 is a changeup that's looked at for a ball.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Now the 2-1 pitch is a fastball that misses. Eduardo Escobar waits on deck. in there, and it's full 3-2.
I think it's a real possibility that they put that run on first in motion. That would help them stay out of that double play that would end the inning, but that's also kind of risky at the same time.
He's set, and the payoff pitch. Line drive to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
Third baseman, number 5, Eduardo Escobar.
At the plate, Eduardo Escobar. First pitch of the at-bat. A cold strike on the inside corner.
You know, from an offensive standpoint, they already knew they had their work cut out for him against a great pitcher. But if he's going to locate like that, this is going to be a tough day.
Perez, the runner at first with 2 gone. Ground ball sent back up the middle. There's Baez. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3, and we are tied 2-2. So in now for Chicago, Bryce Harper. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
That last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Now the 1-0. To short. Crawford's got it. And quickly there's 1 down to lead off the frame.
The batter, third baseman, Ryan.
Now at the plate, Chris Bryant reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. First pitch on its way. Great tilt on the slider on the inside corner. Hit out towards second. To his right, Adrianza. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third.
First baseman number 44, Anthony.
Digging in to try it again, Anthony Rizzo. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking his zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got 2 quick outs, and now he's got this guy down 0-2.
A ball and 2 strikes to Anthony Rizzo. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Cubs are down in order, and after 3 it remains a 2-2 tie. ready to take his hacks again, Tyler O'Neill, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. First pitch coming, here it is. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Here's the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Bounced weakly near the plate, but it gets fouled. Now another 0-2. Breaking ball as this runs in on him, and he has to step out of the way that time. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
I think that curveball is a big reason why he's able to turn things around in this start after a rough beginning. It's got some good bite to it. So that tells me he's doing a nice job of snapping it off out front. Really finishing that pitch like you're supposed to.
In now, Brandon Crawford, as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
Boy, Dero, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed.
Into the box now, Ehire Adrianza, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 0-1 on its way. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Here's the 0-2. Very weakly on the ground. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Ready with another 0-2. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Not a real good pitch there, 0-2. Probably not what he was trying to do with that fastball. He was trying to miss probably up and away, and he threw that one down into the dirt on an 0-2 pitch. Very rarely are you going to get hitters to chase an 0-2 fastball that's down in the dirt.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And this is on the ground is short. Could be 2. On to first. Man alive. What a double play. And the inning is over. Nothing doing there for San Francisco. We'll go to the bottom of the 4th, all even at 2 apiece. Now batting, Mitch Haniger. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
He's been pitching really well so far in this one as we cruise into the middle innings. One of the big reasons why, 80% first pitch strike ratio. If he continues that, he might be able to finish this one.
Fouled off. A ball and 2 strikes to Mitch Haniger.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
Hit on the ground out to short. Crawford fields it cleanly. And the throw to first is in time. One gone.
Second baseman, number 9, Javier Baez.
Digging in, Javier Baez. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that misses for ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Grounded to first. Fielded cleanly by Belt. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Up next for the Cubs, catcher, Gary.
Now at the plate, Gary Sanchez. He worked the walk and came around to score in his first trip in this game. First delivery to him on the way. Laid off as it caught the inside corner.
Here's a perfect situation. 2 outs, bases empty, power hitter at the plate. He ain't looking for a single and hoping to pass the baton. This guy's looking to do damage.
And it's 0-2 to Sanchez.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. We'll head to the 5th, tied at 2. So in now for San Francisco, Patrick Corbin. He'll start things out against Steven Strasburg as we get the inning underway. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Chopped weakly to the left. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The left fielder, number 22, Andrew McCutchen.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Andrew McCutchen. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's set, and the pitch. No balls and a strike to count.
When that thing goes whistling into the stands, you hope someone brought their glove and is able to get leather on it.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it.
Hey, sped him up, slowed him down, got him down 0-2. I think he could pretty much go anywhere right here. I'd be surprised if anything misses over the heart of the plate.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
Up next for the Giants, center fielder. Taylor
Ready once again,
McEwing.
Taylor McEwing. First delivery to him on the way. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Two runs, 5 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1.
Hey, I don't blame him right there, giving up on that inside curveball, little front hipper. That's a tough pitch. You just can't figure out where the point of contact should be.
The 1-1. takes that one for strike 2 on the inside corner.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. If this 2-hitter finds a way on, it really sets up the very good middle part of the order to do some damage after all.
Line towards center field. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far.
Hey, D-Roll, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into their pen as quick as possible. And if 2-out knocks are the answer, then so be it.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. Pitch outside, the throw. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Another look at the throwdown that results in a 3rd out on the bases. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. With Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian with you as Trevor Story digs into the right side of the batter's box to kick off the inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Pulls this one in the air out to left. McCutchen is under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The pitcher, number 37, Steven.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Steven Strasburg. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. The 1-1. Misses, ball 2.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
The 2-1 home. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Adrianza ranges to his left. And that's the 2nd out.
Center fielder, number 4, George Springer.
Ready now, George Springer. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. And that one just missed outside. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball.
What we're seeing here is a guy getting pitched to very carefully. It doesn't matter that there's 2 outs and nobody on. He's a threat to score even when he's standing in the batter's box.
The 2-1 home is in there for the 2nd strike. Now Springer belts one, carrying well out to left. McCutchen going back. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A solo home run here off the bat of George Springer. His first homer so far in the series, and it gives the Cubbies a 3-2 lead.
Yeah, I can remember when leadoff hitters were these little speedy guys who would try to leg out little numbers or draw walks. Well, that time has passed, and guys like this, with pop at the plate, can sometimes go deep as well as anybody in the lineup.
Here's Bryce Harper now. He swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Three runs, 3 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Pulled high in the air out to right field. O'Neill sprinting after it. And that retires the side. Cubs get a run here thanks to this solo home run. 5 innings complete, and Chicago's taken a 3-2 lead. Leading off the inning, Salvador Perez, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Salvador Perez.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Hey, I know it's a day game, but these guys better wake up. He's on point today, throwing a lot of exploding stuff, darting and diving all over the strike zone.
0-1 count. Here it comes. Fouled away. Two-strike pitch from Strasburg. Missed with a breaking ball.
Definitely not what you're trying to do here. 0-2 with a curveball. You see a lot of guys elevate a fastball like that in this situation, but a curve like that is just asking to get punished.
The 1-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 0-for-2 for him to this point. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. Two-0 count. The pitch is looked at for the first strike. To 2-2 now.
Hey, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here. Try and dominate and execute a fastball in, and then get the guy sitting inside trying to be quick to everything, and then pull the string a little bit on a nasty changeup.
And the changeup is way low that time. Eduardo Escobar will be next. 3-2's our score here in inning number 6. The next 3-2. And it's fouled away. The next 3-2. is crushed to straightaway center. No doubt about this one. That ball is gone. A solo home run here for Brandon Belt. His first homer here in the series as the Giants have come back to tie it now at 3.
I'm excited to check the home run numbers that come out on Show Track because that was just one of the most impressive launches we've seen in a good while. And as the numbers come in, that ball was projected to have carried over 460 feet. An amazing show of strength.
Third baseman, number 5,
Eduardo Escobar standing in as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Here comes the 1-0. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
I'm no hitting expert, but you can't take a swing that's a whole lot more uglier than that one.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 1 out, nobody on. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Tyler O'Neill is on deck. The 3-2 pitch. Count remains full. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
You know he's probably still thinking about that game-tying home run he just gave up, but I'm going to give him credit for not showing that it's bothering him. When you come back and strike out the next guy, it shows you've still got your head in the right place.
Stepping in now, Tyler O'Neill. And he takes ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 1-0 is looked at off the plate for a ball. The 2-1 will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Way in front of that fastball.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
And he fouls this one off. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And he struck him out. His 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 1 for the Giants. It's Brandon Belt. Bye-bye, baby. Bottom of the 6th coming up. We're tied now with 3 apiece. Here's Chris Bryant now. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Ryan.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is on the ground over to first. Belt has it, and he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
First baseman number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. On its way is pitch number 75. Ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Here it comes, the 3-0. A little bouncer. That rolls foul for strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. Changeup too low. He walked him.
The right fielder, number 18,
Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Runners off for second. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. Perfect throw, and they got him at second.
Well, he showed a lot of patience to work out that walk, but it got erased pretty quickly. Always hate to give outs away on the base pass, especially when you've gotten on base for free.
The windup and the 0-1. Fastball runs off the outside. It's 1-1. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. 2 out, nobody on. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Still even at 2-2. Now another 2-2. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. Maybe not, as this stays up in the air long enough to be hauled in out there. False alarm, and that ends the inning. Cubs are down quietly. 6 innings are in the books. Score holds at 3-3. Welcome back here to the historic friendly confines of Wrigley Field. 7th inning coming up now in game 1 as we take a look here at our game summary through the first 6 innings so far. Randy Rosario is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
77, Randy Rosario.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. A couple of singles to his credit.
Brandon Crawford.
First delivery to him on the way. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Rosario is a bullpen arm that keeps the ball in the park. It's a rare day that someone takes him deep, which obviously makes him a very valuable commodity in the bullpen.
One of the things as a manager you want to do, you want to bring a reliever in and know that he can keep the ball in the ballpark, and this guy does a great job of that. He's near impossible to get the ball in the air to lift for a home run, and it's one of the reasons why he's a real effective relief pitcher.
So he chased out of the strike zone on that one. Brandon Crawford goes down for the first out in the 7th inning. Into the box, Ehire Adrianza. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. No hits to this point. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. 1-1. Swing and a little tapper. That's a foul ball. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. The 1-2. Swing, and he takes this the other way to right. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
Miguel Gomez will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 52, Miguel Gomez.
A ball and no strikes.
You like the modern style of baseball? Here it is. Both starters kept their teams in the game. It's close right now. Now we hand it over to the nasty bullpens. Let's see what matchups are going to take place.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
If I'm the guy in the batter's box right here, I have to take a step out, adjust my batting gloves, take the pull side out of it, because that was 3 fastballs in a row.
The 1-2. Misses for the second ball.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
Here now the 2-2. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
Well, he might be feeling a little bit of a sting there, but he can take comfort in knowing that he represents the go-ahead run. That could turn out to be a huge hit by pitch.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now, as he'll go after the first pitch and line one into right field for a base hit.
Boy, what looked like a quick inning, gets the first 2 out, then a hit by pitch and a single to keep things going.
Pedro will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th.
Pedro.
In now, Taylor McEwing, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Gomez on second, McCutchen on at first with 2 down. Giant center fielder ahead with a 2-0 count.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
ready with the 2-0 pitch. A high fastball is in there. In the dirt, and now let's see. And this is behind him at third as that'll head down the line in left field. Throw won't get him. And a disastrous time to uncork a wild pitch as the go-ahead run scores from third.
That was just great awareness out there on the base pass. He bolts for third the instant the ball skips away, but he keeps his eye behind the plate all the way. And when he sees they're having trouble with it, he rockets home to score. Love that aggressiveness.
2 outs here with a runner at third. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch into right field. That's a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a 1-run game where every pitch is so important. You're one pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
Standing in now, Salvador Perez. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. The 1-0 is taken, strike 1.
Sometimes you can get away with a pitch in that location when you're running it up there that hard, but not consistently. You still have to work the edges of the zone most of the time.
And there's ball 2 now.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
Two balls and 2 strikes to the Giants catcher.
Hey, this pitcher better watch himself right here. The way this guy's swinging, he's got aggressive things on his mind.
Swung on and belted to left by Perez. This one's deep. Into the bleachers and out of here. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. His first homer so far in the series, as it is now 7-3. We're watching an impressive power display today. With that one, these two teams have now hit a combined 5 homers in this game.
Matty V, this is turning into home run derby part 2. D-Row, 5 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, there's a fight at the bat rack for both teams right here. A lot of missed locations right out over the heart of the plate, and neither side is missing.
He's set. Here it comes. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. Four runs here in this half inning. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
In today's game, if you're not disciplined for striking out, why would you change your approach with 2 strikes right here? Expect this guy to try and drive the baseball right here.
Slider, good 2-strike pitch, but it misses. 1-2. This is on the ground over the first. Onto the bag with it is Rizzo, and the inning is over. So they've scored 4 times on just 3 base hits, 1 error in the inning, and no one left. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. It's the Giants 7 and the Cubbies 3. Shea Simmons gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7.
59, Shea Simmons.
Now in the box, Javier Baez. 0 for 2 with a fly ball and a ground out on his line to this point.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
Talk about starting off the inning with a bang. Goodness. When this thing left the bat, I thought it was out of here, and I think he might have too. Only made it to the warning track, but he glides into second base with a leadoff double.
Standing in, Gary Sanchez. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. No one out with a runner at second. No contact there, and it's 1-2. Still 1-2. Again, a 1-2. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
Runner at third here, nobody out. Here's a line drive into center field. It's a base hit. And the run is in to score from third. It's now a 7-4 contest.
Now back,
digging in once again, Trevor Story. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
It's amazing. I tell so many fans, you get in a box one time, the one pitch you're going to swing at more than any other is that elevated fastball. Your eyes light up as an offensive player, and you just cannot get to it.
Missed with a slider. Simmons, a right-hander standing just under 6 foot at 5'11". He was taken in the 22nd round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good, high, hard fastball.
In there, strike one. From the belt, the pitch started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. One and one, here it is. Here's a swing and a ball hit into the air to left center and shallow. There to take it in is McCutchen now for route number 2. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Stepping forward, George Springer. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches. You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Fouled off. Sanchez leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And a fastball not close. It's 2-1 now. Into the corner and slicing foul. Count remains 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The runner on first with 2 away. Swing, and oh my, hit him with the high. This one's into the bleachers and gone. Well, that's the 6th home run we've watched leave the yard in this one. Guys, what do you think's behind the hitting we've seen here today?
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Row, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
Bryce Harper is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Not close. It's 2-0. The 2-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
Takes a high fastball for a strike.
He might want that pitch back up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
3 runs already home here. Too high, ball 3.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. We'll march on to the 8th. It's the Giants 7 and the Cubs 6. Raisel Iglesias has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Raisel Iglesias.
Leading off the inning, Eduardo Escobar, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. First offering on its way. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Nope. 3-0.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
Now the 3-0 offering. And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Tyler O'Neill will dig in again, and as he does, we'll flash you back to inning number 2 as you get a look at his 2-run homer that was a big blow early on. Here's the first pitch to him. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1.
Nice job by the pitcher right there to establish himself back into the strike zone. Would have liked to have seen the hitter been a little bit more aggressive in that situation. Usually when a pitcher throws 4 balls in a row, that next pitch you could get super greedy right down the middle.
Comes set with the 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. Nobody out, runner on first. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And a swing and a miss as that looked like self-defense there. It's 2-2.
Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball is going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. As he'll come up empty that time on a sinker. It's strike 1. His lifetime numbers against Iglesias, he's 1 for 5. None out, runners at first and second. Ball 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
Fouled away. First and second here with nobody out. And here's a slider, strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Now batting, second base.
Stepping into the box, Ehire Adrianza. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
First pitch on its way. Sliders in for a strike.
0-1.
Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation. So making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
0-2, here it is. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Escobar at second, O'Neill at first, one gone. And he takes a look at strike three called, and that's as important as they come there. Two big outs now. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. And a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. 1-0 count. Here it is. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. Squared that one up just a little late. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. Giants leave a couple as they still cling to a 7-6 lead. Adam Liberatore is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 43, Adam Liberatore.
Striding into the box, Chris Bryant. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
From the stretch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Liberatore, 33 years old. He was a 21st round pick back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
2-0 now.
You'll hear me say this time after time up here in the booth. You fight so hard to get into these counts. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. They don't happen often. This is a huge spot. Count leverage. Look for him to get loose on a fastball right here.
3-0 now. Three balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
Hey, that 3-0 pitch might have been important for him right there. Regroup, get his mechanics back under him, and drive something down through the strike zone. Wouldn't throw the exact same pitch right here. Might want to cheat towards one of the corners.
The 3-1 is taken for strike 2.
Full count, 3-2.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Another full count pitch home. It's a high drive to left, back toward the wall, but he's going to run out of room. It's gone! Anthony Rizzo stands in now. It was a walk in his last trip.
Anthony Rizzo.
First delivery to him on the way. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Now here's the pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Adrianza ranges to his right. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Right fielder.
Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
Pitcher went to the well one too many times. Back-to-back fastballs. Hitter was able to keep his hands through, deliver a nice line drive.
Here's Javier Baez. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there.
You know, pitching isn't always about throwing strikes. Sometimes you just need to make sure your opponent isn't too comfortable up there. And that's just what he did right there. Busted and inside with good hard stuff.
The 2-1 home. It's taken down and in for a ball. Hit hard on the ground to second. Reined in. A step on the bag for 1. On the belt, but it won't be in time as they just settle for 1.
Now batting, catcher, Gary.
Digging in and looking for more, Gary Sanchez. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And he'll get back in safely. The 2-1. Ripped down the line. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Well, now you see how difficult it is to be a catcher. This ball is really smoked, gets all the way to the wall, D-Row, but he just doesn't have the foot speed to turn this into an extra base hit.
Yeah, his calling card is definitely not his ability to run the bases. It's for offense and massaging a pitching staff.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. And he hits it hard to the right side. And that is into right field, a base hit. Gene Segura will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 2, Gene Segura.
This pitch is popped up. Belt waits on it. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will not come around to score. But the Cubs draw even thanks to this solo home run. On to the 9th from Wrigley. And we're deadlocked here at 7-7. Carl Edwards Jr. will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th.
Andrew McCutchen.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And it's fouled away. A ball and a strike to the Giants' leadoff man. Fastball called strike. 1-2.
2 strikes.
Skied into straightaway right. Waiting on it is Henniger. And that's the first out of the inning.
The batter, center fielder, Taylor McEwing.
Digging in, Taylor McEwing. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now.
That's
2 balls and no strikes. Pitch, a fastball inside, and he's struggling here. It's 3-0. Due up next is Salvador Perez. Bases are empty, 1 man out. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
3 balls, 1 strike.
grounded to short. Story picks it up. And boy, an error saver there at first if he kept his foot on the bag. He did. What a play for the second out. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike one.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher to get ahead right there. You know you got a star hitter at the plate. He's not afraid to go to 2 strikes or go deep in the count. That's what you have to do. You have to put him at a disadvantage with the count.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Nope.
And the fastball just a bit high.
You know, Matty, I'm not surprised by that pitch. Raise the eye level a little bit. Maybe we get something bouncing in the dirt right here.
The 1-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out. Giants down in order. This remains a 7-all tie. Anthony Swarzak enters to do the pitching, and best case scenario for him is to push this one into extra innings. George Springer will get another shot at it here as we take you back to inning number 7. This was his second home run of the ball game, as he'd like nothing more than to make it 3 right here. First pitch on its way. A slider that just grabs the outside corner. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Turned on down the line, and it's a base hit. So there you go, the potential winning run aboard to start off the home half of the ninth. The tag, and he's nabbed, trying for 2.
Well, he clearly thought he had a shot at 2 on the hit, but they did a nice job in the outfield of getting it in quick to cut him down.
And now Bryce Harper. No career at-bats for him against this particular arm in the past. First offering on its way. And a strike called at the letters. Look high to me, but it's 0-1. Line toward the alley in left center. But this will hang up just enough as he takes it in stride in left center for the second out.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Chris Bryant will stand in yet again, and he, of course, has had one of the big blows in the contest so far. This was back in the 8th, as this solo shot proved to be a very important run in this ball game. Here comes the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Do you take your chances in this situation as a hitter? knowing he's just missed outside 2 pitches in a row, and dive a little bit and try and drive something in the opposite field.
Hit hard back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So Anthony Rizzo will have a chance to bat this inning following the base hit.
Hey, that's a nice piece of hitting right there. 2-out base knock to put the winning run on base. Let's see if someone can catch a gap and end this thing.
Stepping in now, Anthony Rizzo. Lifted the other way out to left center. McCutchen will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. 1 left for the Cubs. Still tied 7-7. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
Brandon Belt.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Inside with the fastball. It's 1-0. Belt in front. 2 balls and no strikes. Two balls and a strike.
You know, he fell behind 2-0, Matty, but he battled right there and got right back in this count. An aggressive fastball, middle of the zone.
Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Now this is a leadoff at bat. Great patience, and he's just waiting for that pitch. That's too good to pass up.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And he fouls this one off. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Eduardo Escobar standing in. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swinging a ball line softly down the line in left, but foul.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change. He had to be sitting off speed right there.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
I'll tell you, it's hard to get more of a confidence boost than striking out the best hitters in the lineup. Back to back to back. He's looking really sharp right now.
Into the box, Tyler O'Neill. He singled his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. The 1-2. Gets him looking. Strike 3. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Back with more from game 1 after this. Into the box now, Mitch Haniger. To get the home side started here in the 10th. First delivery to him on the way. Tough slider that just catches the corner for a strike. Strike 2 as he swings and misses at a ball in the dirt.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
Backhanded, and a great athletic play to get him. Man, wow.
Second baseman, number 9, Javier Baez.
Digging in now, Javier Baez. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Here's the first pitch to him. A slider that just grabs the outside corner. 1 out, nobody on. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just starts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Into the box, Gary Sanchez. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Wind up and the 0-1. And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with the slider. The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2. 2-2 to the Cubs catcher. Ready with another 2-2. Fouled off. Ripped down the first base line. And this is down for extra bases. And there's your winning run moving into scoring position.
Hey guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up and he was able to put good wood on it.
Now indication from the dugout that they'll issue the free pass, and with the pitcher on deck, that'll force their hand here with two gone.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with the bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
Jesse Winker will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
33, Jesse Winker.
Missed with a slider. Winker, a former Cincinnati Red. He came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Hard hit ball to second. Throw on to first. And we are going to the 11th inning. Cubs strand a couple. This remains a 7-all tie. Dylan Betances takes the mound to start the 11th inning.
Number 68, Dylan Betances.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through.
Brandon Crawford.
Here comes the first pitch. And that misses inside 1-0. The 1-0 home is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
And he misses 2-1. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out.
For the Cubs, second baseman.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Ehire Adrianza, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. The 1-1. Line drive to center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out. Dixon Machado will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Dixon Machado.
And a layoff fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Machado playing here in his age 29 season. He's a veteran of 7 years at the major league level. Now the 2-0 home is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
The left fielder, number 22.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. Here's the first pitch. Missed with a breaking ball.
A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 straight balls to start the inning, but with the middle of the order up at the plate here, I wouldn't be surprised if he's turned loose. Just has to be the right pitch to hack at.
One and one to Andrew McCutchen.
1 ball, 1 strike.
2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Grounded to third. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Giants leave 1, still tied 7-7. Hunter Strickland takes over now to start the home 11th, and he's looking to get this one to the visiting 12th. Here's George Springer. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A high fastball is in there. Now the 0-1. And it's 1-1. Fastball not close, and he runs it to 2 balls and a strike.
When you've got a guy that throws a good 2-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
Hit hard on the ground to first. And this will find a seam into right field, and there's your possible winning run aboard on the leadoff single.
Nice to see this guy stay within himself and get a base hit to start off the bottom of the 11th right here. Usually guys try and come outside their pay grade. Not the case here. Pass the baton mentality. Let's see if he scratches one across.
Here's Bryce Harper now, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. The winning run is at first base. The 0-1 line towards center field. McEwing is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting, third baseman, Chris Bryant.
Here's Chris Bryant now. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Here's the first pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt. The 1-0. There's a strike. Possible winning run on first, one man away. And a slider misses here. 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Before the pitch, a check on that winning run at first. And he'll dive back in. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
First baseman number 44.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now, looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. Here's the first pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Possible winning run stands at first with 2 out here. Grounded back up the middle. There is Crawford. Flip of his glove for 1. Cubs strand 1. This remains a 7-all tie. So striding in, Taylor McEwing. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat. Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss.
1-2.
Line drive to center field. So he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one. So a good start to the inning for the Giants. Leadoff hitters aboard.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Go ahead run at first, nobody out. In there, 1-1. fouled away. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the 2-2 pitch. And a breaking ball stays outside. On deck, the left-handed hitting Brandon Belt. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. There's 1 away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. The 0-1 pitch out.
1-1.
Nothing doing. The 1-1 pitch. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. And another throw over. And a dive, but he's back in there. Now the 2-1. He's falling behind now, 3-1.
No reason to sit on anything other than hard stuff in a location you like and drive it right now.
Hard liner toward short. And Belt is aboard. It's a base hit. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Just an absolute laser that time, screaming off the bat, if you will. And Showtrack tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by.
Tyler Glasnow takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away.
Tyler Glasnow.
Eduardo Escobar standing in as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1.
Well, this is a strikeout situation, but it's also a ground ball situation. I expect we'll see a lot of pitches down in the zone trying to prevent the hitter from getting the ball up in the air.
The 1-0. A ball and a strike now. The 1-1 pitch. Grounded down the third baseline. But this will get fouled. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And it's fouled away. McEwing on third. Belt at second with 1 away. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
Ready with another 2-strike offering. Sent on the ground out to second. And he has delivered one of the biggest at-bats of the afternoon as he cashes in with a base hit. They'll add a big insurance run here as the runner scores from second. It's now a 9-7 contest.
Boy, we thought this one was going to go way into the night. That is a big base hit here in extra innings to give them the lead by 2.
Yeah, Dan, you know as well as I do. It gets to the extra innings. Everybody tries to go deep and end it with one swing and a bat. That's a nice job to stay within himself and drive in a pair.
In now, Tyler O'Neill. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Back goes Springer. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And stepping in, the slick fielding shortstop, Brandon Crawford. First pitch on its way. Looks at a changeup right over the middle.
That pitch was right down the heart of the plate, but obviously this guy had made up his mind on the on-deck circle. He was taken all the way, and he was going to zone him up.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. 2 out with the man at first. Tried to throw the fastball by him, but it's high. 1-2. The 1-2 doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early. Then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
And he strikes him out here for out number 3, but the damage has been done as now they'll need some extra inning heroics to pull this one out. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. And now Boch is going to make his way out toward home plate, and it looks like we'll see a double switch here. Cody Allen enters from the pen now as they've saved their closer until this deep into extra innings.
Number 37, Cody Allen. Now playing shortstop and batting in the ninth spot. Number 39.
So striding forward now, Mitch Haniger, and looking to improve on a 1-for-5 effort so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Allen, a 32-year-old veteran. He was selected in the 23rd round back in 2011.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Bullet back up the middle. Into a slide, and he makes a great catch for the first down.
Second baseman, number 9, Javier Baez.
That's a slick play out there as we take a look at it on show motion. He was charging in quickly, and he slides to get under the ball just before it reaches the ground and gets the out. Well done.
Here's Javier Baez. He'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He went down on strikes last time up. 0-1. Little dribbler down the line. To his right, Escobar. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, catcher, Gary.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Gary Sanchez. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. Outfield in the no doubles defense. Now the first pitch. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1.
You have to find a way in this situation to look in that on-deck circle and find a way to get your best hitter to the plate with a chance to tie it.
Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. The 1-1 home. Is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. 2 out, nobody on. The Cubs are down to their final strike here. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Man, that was definitely a hard-earned victory, but that's what's going to make it even more satisfying. They take it in 12 innings on the road, and it's all smiles now.
Time for one last check of the line score in this extra innings victory. Well, heroes are made in the postseason, and he was at least the hero in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no time like the postseason to come through and lift your team to victory. He was certainly a big factor here, and it was pretty cool to see.
Nine to 7, the final score in this ball game. The San Francisco Giants win the opener here in the division series. Hunter Strickland.